Boys, this is a very interesting situation at the moment, Luke, for Liverpool, back on the top of the Premier League table.
Squeaky bum time, because that game...
That was one heck of a game.
That was one heck of a game, and unfortunately, Liverpool should be beating teams like this quite comfortably. Because I think this title is either going to come down to the odd point, or it's going to come down to goal difference. And when you've got a team who's got the worst goal difference in Europe's top 5 leagues, you need to be putting 4-5 past this team.
Well, if you go in to try and take Man City, you need to be putting about 6 past them.
Yeah, like 4, 5, 6 is like the game. It wasn't great. I think Salah is mentally stuck on 50 goals for Liverpool on that 49 goal
Just
mark.
keep remember to talking to your mate. Keep on going like this, both of you. Keep remember to do that.
Natural.
Please. Thanks.
So I think Salah, as soon as Salah scores that 50th league goal for Liverpool, I think we'll see the normal Salah again. I think he's gone a bit greedy. I think he's gone a little bit greedy chasing that.
I think Salah's gone a bit awry from what he was.
Well, like Salah was never going to maintain that 44 goal season. That was like a freak season. This is probably when Liverpool fans first got Salah. These were probably the numbers that Liverpool fans were expecting of him.
But Salah's not. He's not as sharp as he was. I don't think he's as sharp. He sometimes to me he comes across. It's like he's being upstaged by Mane for me at the moment.
Okay. He's been criticised, for trying too hard and being told that he's often greedy when in good positions. Yeah. Do you think that's a fair criticism?
Fair criticism, fair statement.
Yeah, agreed. I think, I think as soon as he scores that 50th league goal, I think it will be. I think we'll go back to normal. But like, I never expected him to hit those supernova numbers of last season, because that was quite literally a freak's season. But like, I'd still expect him to get 20 league goals this season, like at least 20, 25 league goals at least. And for someone who scored 44, that's still a great return. That's still a great return. And Mane's probably going to score over 20 plus league goals this season, so that's still a great return. So I don't know, like, of course, people are calling for Salah to be dropped for Shaqiri.
I think that's a bit too hard.
No, Shaqiri's not as good as Salah. He's nowhere near the class of quality Salah's got.
But Shaqiri must have annoyed Klopp somehow, because he's barely played since that performance against United, where he scored 2. So
especially when Lallana's been getting back into it.
Yeah.
That's been surprising for me when Shaqiri's been there on the bench and Lallana's been getting it over the top of him.
They're getting the results, though.
Yeah,
they're getting the results. I'm not saying that, Klopp's probably made the wise decision there, but something's going on in the background, I think.
I think
there's been a bit of an argument.
I've been a bit fickle, because when Klopp had his first full season, that midfield that got him top 4 was Wijnaldum, Henderson, Lallana in a 3. And I think he still trusts Lallana a lot, even after all of his injury problems. And like against Burnley, Liverpool fans were going like, "Why is Lallana playing?" And then he was Liverpool's man of the match. So he's got a big role to play, especially because Liverpool are now fighting in the Champions League. He'll be playing a lot more games with squad rotation.
Mane's absolutely firing at the moment as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
He could go, I reckon, at the end of the season.
Yeah, because there was rumours of him going to Madrid in the summer, because Zidane wanted him, and then obviously Zidane left, so Mane stayed. But
Zidane's come back now, hasn't he?
Yeah, I can't imagine him going unless there was stupid money on the table that you couldn't resist.
Do you think if Liverpool failed to win a trophy this season, we could see someone a high-key marquee player leave the football club? Like,
I don't think so, though. I don't think.
I'll give you a list. I'll give you Mane. I'll give you Salah. I'll give you Virgil van Dijk, and those are probably the main 3.
If they get rid of Van Dijk, they'll never get to where they were again.
But I don't think. I think Van Dijk's getting a new deal at the end of the season, regardless.
Yeah,
I think he's going to get like 200k a week. I think that's the rumours. He's going to get a fresh deal.
He's the only reason for me why Liverpool are up where they are.
Agreed.
He's organised that defence. He's got it back to
it's amazing,
rock solid, and He's just been world class.
Yeah.
Without him, Liverpool wouldn't be where they are.
I can't imagine us challenging the league with Lovren and Matip.
So we think Virgil van Dijk will probably stay. You know, do you think Salah or Mane potentially could leave if they don't win a trophy?
I think so. I think next season, like if Klopp doesn't win the trophy, I think there'll be serious questions of his job. But I am slightly worried because Klopp came out and said we're not going to spend stupid money, and I'm thinking if you want to be challenging, you've got to spend stupid money to keep up with City, who got a backing of a country. It is slightly worrying that Klopp's going to say, well, we're just going to develop players. We're going to develop players.
Well, nevertheless.
But he did that with, Borussia Dortmund, didn't he?
Yeah, no, but Dortmund didn't have the funds.
He didn't. He still didn't spend the money, did he? And he had the.
Yeah, but I think times has changed now, where you've got to spend that money to keep up with like City, who are probably going to spend £300-400 million in the summer to strengthen again. Liverpool can't be relying on Klopp's coaching skills to get the best out of fringe players, where he has to be ruthless. He's got to be ruthless. He was ruthless with Karius. When he was like, you're gone. This summer he's going to be ruthless. The Sturridge, Origi, gone. In my eyes, they're gone. Lovren or Matip, you're gone.
Well, Sturridge should have been gone 3 years ago.
Yeah, Moreno, he's gone on a free. Right? So those are freeing up money on the wage bill. Mignolet's going because he said he's not willing to sit on the bench, which is good because I think he deserves to be a starting goalkeeper somewhere else.
So then you've got to try and find someone to replace Mignolet. Who would you have to replace Mignolet?
I'd take Tom Heaton, but I don't think Tom Heaton would want to sit on Liverpool's bench.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But if Tom Heaton came to Liverpool, he'd be England number one. That's what you'd have to think.
Yeah, but he'd be sitting on the bench, or would Klopp promote youth? Because Liverpool got a good youth academy, but we're not.
Liverpool would be better off trying to find a veteran goalkeeper like City, like City used to have in Caballero, who's gone to Chelsea now.
Yeah,
they're better off trying to find a veteran goalkeeper like that.
I heard Robert Green is.
Oh no! Like who though?
No.
Which veteran goalkeeper would want to sit on Liverpool's bench? Because Liverpool was linked with like Casillas a couple of years ago.
I've always said this. I said this at the start of the season, and a lot of people laughed at me about it actually. But I actually think if Liverpool went for someone like Joe Hart and just brought him in, because he's just going to sit on the bench. He's a better goalkeeper than Mignolet, isn't he?
No.
Really? Yeah.
Well,
I take Nick.
I still haven't forgiven him for the England thingy, so no.
No. I think Joe Hart's passed it at that elite level of goalkeeping. Unfortunately, I think that showed at Burnley, where he was better than he was at West Ham, but wasn't by much.